So gentlemen, Momoyo Dao franchise beach plan Rerun event is about to released. You see, back then when you did explore tiles, it requires event currency. Now however, it's using AP instead. So what's the deal then? Well, simple. You could rush into the 4th area immediately by spending AP, and ignore this currency on early area. I mean, well, back then it was using this currency to explore tiles, so now you don't need to get this on early. But for that, let me give you some tips here. 12 hours before maintenance, you should keep your AP at max or 999 AP after collecting it through the cafe and daily mission. Don't use it until the maintenances start. When the maintenance is ended, you can push event brutally, and being able to farm some good value event currency on day 1 of the event. Of course, the cafe AP regeneration is better than on the top, so it's fine while having on max and not spending it until the maintenance is ended, while the cafe will generate the AP for you back into the event, just like the first released, except for this time, you could ignore this currency on early stages, since this currency are not needed to be used as exploring tiles. The old introduction is still worth to watch if you prefer long detailed video. On the first area, just straight up into this tiles instead and then do certain sweep. After having enough, go to the shop and buy this pass. Back again into the exploration, and then do this run for the second area. Do sweep for certain times, and then go back again to the shop to buy the third area pass. If enough, buy it and then go back again to the exploration. Do this run, and then in here, these are individual currency farm, while the rest is mixed currencies farm. If you asking which stages is great to sweep are dependable. I mean, you could tell which one that are worth by looking which artifact that you currently lacking of. So, you get that until you have enough to buy some of things in the shops. Of course, you don't need to clear all of this shop and just take whatsoever that is necessary to you. And then, you could use remaining time to farm local currency for Shizuko swimsuit elf, before you buying anything in this shop. I highly recommend you to spend all of your AP to explore all the tiles, and then farm for this event currency. Then spend it in to upgrade all the available house tiles. This can increase the credit income and also reward US Shizuko elf for each upgrade, and it's slightly cheap than buying one in the shop. Once you're done upgrading all the houses tiles, you could go farm with the other event currency. Now let's talk about how good is exactly S Shizuko is. In this year, is she still viable option to you? To be simple, she is still one of the best welfare special support out there. If you are wondering what raid she will be used, she is still viable option for Shiro, Kuro and Goz. The reason is simple, her ability to move allies into the safe area and provide them a shield is enough. On first, you will find how complex she is when she is the only option to reposition, but it sure is worth an investment if you are having trouble to deal with these raid bosses. Basic skill is interesting, increase critical damage. If you are timing it correctly, it could really useful to your main damage dealer. So it is very useful skill for dealer but requires precision timing and focus. Or maybe need a little bit some patience before using dealer X skill for this basic skill to be activated first. Of course basic skill is important buff here, so make sure you increase it into level 7 at least. Enhanced skill is also important for her X skill since the shield is based on her healing stats. So if you are feeling her shield somehow has low durability after increasing her X skill into max level, you could also increase this enhanced skill into level 7, or maybe max it if you feel it's necessary. Sub skill increase attack of all allies. It's still nice buff, so level 7 is fine. Now where's exactly you need her? And the answer is almost everywhere. Repositioning is very important, to make sure your main dealer to be get buffed, or moved into the safe area. And the shield she provide is not actually that bad either. There's only few students with repositioning and shield are available in this game, and the best is these two. S Shizuko is the only welfare student that you can get with those ability by participating the event, while Yuka Sport will have her a run banner later, so don't miss this opportunity since she is also versatile. I guess that's it. Gentlemen, save your AP at maximum 999 AP. Don't use it until the maintenance ended. Push the event stage immediately. Get this currency as much as you can. Upgrade all the houses, and get S Shizuko elf as much as possible. She is fine to use in 3 stars. But 5 stars with exclusive weapon level 40 is even better. If you're not able to increase set stars at that level, don't even to try to use your Eligmus. That should be used for the main dealer first. I guess that's it. And as always, Godspeed.